Guys, remember that video I made where I was saying that you should not be deadlifting any weight above 50% of your body weight. So if you're weighing 70 kg, you should not deadlift above 45 kg. I'm going to show you some things in this video that will blow your mind. First of all, let's look at this our brother and the weight he's carrying. Look at his face. Focus on his face and focus on the fact that he's not able to carry it. Okay, just let's watch. Can you see? 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 You see? Bro, did you see what happened to his spine? He was going down and the spine did like this. If not that this guy was supporting him with his hands, you see? That was how he would have broken his spine. This waist belt cannot save you when it's up. I'm telling you. So let's go deeper. 1 second, let me fix this. Okay. So here's the thing, right? They said almost half of all recreational weightlifters will eventually get joint injury. Almost half. Within 6 months. Let's watch some statistics. I'll try and be fast so I can cover everything. There is this thing called degenerative joint disease. Studies have shown that weightlifters, particularly those in Olympic style lifting, can experience more degenerative changes in joints compared to other athletes. So when it comes to Olympics, the guys that lift weights, they get a disease from carrying weight. You are not supposed to put your joints under such huge pressure. You know, when you're young, you have a lot of energy. You think that nothing can do you. You understand? But once you're entering your 40s and 50s, whatever you did in your 20s and 30s will start paying. I'll show you more, but there's nothing in our daily lives that demands you to be carrying your body weight. Anything that matches your body weight, for you to carry it, it's usually an emergency. Think of everything you have lifted today in the past 1 week. How many of them are your body weight? Your body is not built to carry your body weight. The only time in human history where we have to carry something that is the size of our body weight is when another person collapses and you need to carry the person and then cover a distance, maybe from the house to the car. This thing really happens. Some people will never ever carry another human being all their life, another adult. So why are you carrying times 2, times 3 of your body weight? Let me tell you, right? When you stand up, your ankles, the joints in your ankles are carrying 99% of your body weight. So if you are weighing 100 kilograms, the joints in your ankles, the weight they are carrying is nearly 100 kilograms. Let's just put it at 100 kilograms because they are carrying the rest of your body. Your knees are carrying, say, 95 kilograms. You understand? So now, if you now put another 100 kilograms, which is your body weight, on your shoulder, it means your joint is now carrying 200 kilograms. When people count the weight they can carry, they usually don't count their body weight. Your body weight is part of what your ankle is already carrying. Then you now put another something that matches your body weight on top of your shoulder. That means your ankle is now carrying times 2. Now imagine people that say that they deadlift times 2 of their body weight. You understand? So some people will type in my comments, I weigh 70 kg, I deadlift 200 kg. Bro, what you're deadlifting is 200 kg plus 70 kg. That's what you're deadlifting. That's what you're putting on your joint. And you think that joint will last? You think that your joint will last like that? Let's continue. There's this thing called arthralgia in female athletes. I'll show you this study and it's going to blow your mind, okay? Arthralgia was common in competitive weightlifters. Training frequency was not associated with arthralgia, but lifting heavier weights. So the fact that you are carrying weight all the time is not associated with this joint problem. But the joint problem is associated with lifting heavier weights. Injuries among weightlifters. The spine, shoulder, and knee were the most common injury localizations in both sports. The injury incidence in weightlifting was 2 this. I'll open the studies, don't worry. Now, arthralgia, which is a joint problem, look at it here. This is a scientific study, okay? Arthralgia is common in older populations, particularly in females. You see, there's evidence that menopausal changes are associated with increased prevalence of joint pain, which is arthralgia, okay? While physical activities have been recommended to mitigate osteoarthritis and arthralgia, sport participation also carry risk factors due to excessive loading of some joints and possible injuries. When you are loading on some joints, don't worry, I'll still blow your mind. Let's keep going. So, results of the study. We are still going. Arthralgia was most reported in knees, 38%, shoulder, 29%, and hands, 23%. The prevalence of arthralgia was 51% in premenopausal women and 62% in women post-natural menopause, and 73% in women post-medical and surgical menopause. Lifting heavier weight was associated with arthralgia in the hips, knees, and hands, wrists, but prior strength training was protective for arthralgia in the shoulders. Prior injuries and psychological menopausal symptom severity were associated with increased risk of arthralgia. Women, are you reading? Menopause has an effect on the body of a woman, but then if the woman has been lifting heavier weights, it increases the likelihood that they will end up with this joint problem. You understand? But just regular strength training prevents that. But lifting heavier weights, let's keep going. Arthralgia was common in competitive female weightlifters. Training frequency was not associated with arthralgia, but lifting heavier weights related to age and body mass was. So if you're lifting heavier weight related to your age and body mass, it increases the chances that you're going to have this. Prior injuries and menopausal symptoms. So you can read more. So if you want to read that study, it is titled Arthralgia in Female Masters Weightlifters. So you can type this on Google to get this and read. So joint pain is common among male weightlifters. For those claiming that they are doing it well, let's just keep reading. With the prevalence varying depending on the study, the specific joints considered, and the type of weightlifting, whether it's recreational or competitive. Studies indicate that musculoskeletal injuries, including joint pain, are prevalent, with the shoulder being a frequent reported area of pain. Other common areas include elbows, wrists, neck, back, hips, and knees. Okay, look at this. Repetitive motions and lifting heavy weights can lead to overuse, injuries, and joint pain. There's nothing that warrants you in life to be lifting weights that are so heavy. That's why I said the best weight is the one that is half of your body weight. Once you don't reach that place, you have covered all the weight you have to do for the day. You understand? Repeating it doesn't really do damage to your joints because it's within what your body can carry. But if you are topping the weight all the time, I don't know where you're heading to. You're heading to where your joints will snap. Now, recreational weightlifters, which is most of the people watching this. A study of recreational weightlifters found 47% prevalence of musculoskeletal injury, with the shoulder being the most affected area. That you just go gym, you just carry weight, shoulder popping out. This is nearly half, 50%. 47% is close to 50%. Another study reported high prevalent rates of musculoskeletal pain in weightlifters in Lahore, Pakistan, with 88% experiencing shoulder pain, 88%, 84% elbow pain, 84% neck pain, and 92% back pain. Back pain, like I said, see, back pain, waist pain is like the worst pain in the whole world because you need your back for everything. To lie down, to sit down, to bend down, you need your back. Once you develop back pain, life is toast for you. And I say that many people abroad, they buy themselves just from back pain. They have back pain to the point that they just end it all. So you can see more details there. Now, the thing is that I was looking for where they wrote it, where it is said that having a trainer with you, right, makes the whole thing safer. They did a study and found out that the people that had trainers with them were safer, but not 100% safe. Warm-up is very needed, all right? Before you get to carrying any heavy weights, you have to warm up properly. That's why you need a trained trainer. So this scientific study was done in Nigeria, so you will not say it's Oyibo. in Nnewi, Anambra State. So how many recreational weightlifters? So what happened after 6 months? Almost half of the participants have sustained musculoskeletal injury in the past 6 months, with more than 53% of them sustaining repeated injuries. Now, most of the injuries that were sustained were shoulder injuries. Okay. Now, there's more detail. Look at the detail. More than half of the participants trained unsupervised. Okay. So most of the injuries came from unsupervised training, but there were still injuries with those that had training. Okay. The most injured part of the body was the shoulder. 41%. Most of the injuries were on the shoulder, and the most common type of injury was sprain. There were significant associations between the prevalence of injury and lack of supervision. So if you are training in the gym, make sure that you are supervised by a certified gym trainer. Some people think that the job the trainers do is fake news. Till you break your bone, pay the gym guy. It's his job. It's like going to somebody's office and refusing to pay him. You want to do the job by yourself. Pay the guy at the gym trainer. Pay him. He will guide you in the proper way to lift the weights, and he will be by you to spot when you are breaking. Do you understand? And then he will tell you the kind of food you will eat. So out of 91 people they studied in Nnewi, Anambra State, Nigeria, within 6 months, half of them got injuries from weightlifting. You see what I'm saying? It's a very dangerous sport. Many people don't know. And these are recreational weightlifters, not look at 91 recreational. These are not competitive weightlifting. So this one says gym supplements, particularly creatinine, steroid, and diuretics, can potentially lead to kidney injuries and kidney-related issues when misused or taken in excess. While some supplements like creatine are generally considered safe, personally, I don't consider it safe. When taken as directed, excessive consumption or combining them with other substances can place undue stress on the kidneys. Is that not what I've been saying? You are stressing your kidney. If you want to do exercise, you don't need supplements. Additionally, some herbal supplements often used for purported benefits like weight loss or increased energy can also generally negatively impact kidney function. That's why if you are taking anything for weight loss or weight gain, you have to use your brain to know whether you are punishing your kidney or liver. While creatine is a popular supplement for muscle growth, excessive intake can increase the workload on the kidneys as they process the waste product creatinine. Like I said, if you are taking anything that is out of your normal routine, it should not be more than 4 to 6 weeks. You understand? And it is best taken by the direction of a medical doctor. Anything you are taking that is out of normal, ordinary, to heal yourself or to make yourself look different, it should not be more than 4 to 6 weeks. Taking it in an extended manner over some weeks or months can lead you to things that you never knew about. So if you are taking any supplements, go for lab tests. Like, stop everything you are doing this week, find time, go for lab tests and do kidney and liver function tests. These two, just to be sure that your internal system is still okay. The thing with kidney and liver is that they can function at 95% failure rate, 90% failure rate. Your kidney don't pack up 90%. It's still functioning well. You still look okay. You will not feel anything. Your liver don't almost die. You will not feel anything. All of a sudden, one day you wake up, you are stage 4 kidney failure. You understand? So that you are feeling okay doesn't mean that you're 100% okay. Go and get yourself confirmed. You don't even need to see a doctor first. Go straight to a good lab. Tell them you want to do those 2 tests. Now, follow me. If you're watching this from a if you're watching this on TikTok, make sure that if you want to inbox me, that the account you are inboxing on TikTok is over 400,000 followers. There are many fake accounts now that are using my name. If it's on Instagram, make sure it's over 90,000, 80 to 90,000 followers. That's when you know it's me. Any other thing less than that is fake account. Now, I'm a native doctor, as you can see. If your kidney don't pack up or your liver don't pack up and you've tried everything and you can see yourself heading to the grave and you want to try herbal medicine, reach out to me. Not for free, but I will guide you. A number of people have recovered from the most unrecoverable diseases like that through me. So I can guide you. Anything I tell you, confirm me with your medical doctor before you go ahead.